I don't know any EU players.
Oh, that's the guy that I want to, like, he's my rival, you know.
He's
He's
your
on
rival. What do you mean?
800, yeah, he's 800 LP at the moment.
Okay, interesting. That's not good by GP. It's like, are you seeing the
The Q?
mistakes? Yeah, the Q is bad. Like the way he plays the Q. The Q in itself isn't bad, but the way he Qs is really bad. So like here, for example, he should already auto this minion, and he should stand here, and then he should Q Garen as he's walking up for this minion here, and then he should de-aggro using the push.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he starts working on these two frontline minions. At this point, Garen is pushing back, and then this lane pulls in. So the way he does it, of course, is really poor.
He didn't even get the grass proc. What? He mistimed it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, so then Garen gets away with that. This, of course, is good. But that, see what he did now? That's good. That's what you want to do. As GP here. And what you want to do is GP is you can just try to cheat around this in this lane. So you can just reset on 3. And it's like the most optimal way to play it. Here, again, Garen's mispositioning a little bit. I don't agree with the way he's moving. Again, you don't have to stand here. I think you can easily just stand here. I don't think that GP using 50 mana is really going to hurt him in any way. But I do think that losing too much HP is not really advisable, because I don't know why you want to take the chunk. So I would just stand here, and then as this is getting low, that's when you take the Q.
So you don't want to take Qs whenever. You just want to take Qs when you want to farm.
Why do you want to take Qs randomly?
Because it's gonna waste his mana. That's what you told me.
Yes. But like, he's gonna get cheater off anyway in this lane. So he doesn't care about his mana.
Oh, okay.
Right? When he can't look for a recall, then yeah, you can attack his mana pool. But at this point, look at the third wave. So what he needs to do now, this is bad by him again, right? Like, this is what he doesn't want to do. If he walks up and tries to Q him here, this next incoming wave is gonna be really weird, because then these minions are gonna hit him, his blue minions are gonna hit red minions, and the wave's gonna push in, which means that now if he doesn't get access to the third wave, it's gonna be really awkward for him, because then he can't recall on a gold value. That's going to benefit him in any way. Okay?
So what Garen is doing is good, but because only Gangplank is ruining.
Yeah, you want to let Gangplank hit you here.
Wait.
Like here, yeah, you want to let him hit you, because like at this point, like if he's doing this, then you let him hit you.
Yeah.
You let him hit you. Because what is he gonna do? Get grass proc? He's gonna eat a bit of aggro. Garen has autos, like whatever, right? Who cares? The main takeaway is his minions are gonna start shredding your wave, and that's what you want to happen. I mean, that was just really bad, but whatever. So
the wave is so weird for a gang.
Yeah, of course, and like the way he uses the barrel is also like not effective, because you want to use the barrels on the next wave, and you just want to try to thin out and crash, right? So using the barrels here is also really ineffective. And now here, of course, if you're Gangplank here, this is where you start utilizing the barrels in a way where then you can target all the minions, and then you can just start getting the crash up as fast as possible. Yeah, and as Garen here, there's nothing you can do. Level 2W is like, okay, so getting level 2W is not gonna matter, because like this guy's gonna recall anyway, so like who cares, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like could have gotten an auto here during that, you know. So there's like small instances where he could be autoing, and like of course he's missing CS, right? And that's not advisable. And now like again, this is really bad as well, right? Because like he should just reset, because he's low on mana, right? Like why is he laning? Why are you staying for 4 and why are you staying for 5? So a lot of what you're doing is when you're playing Garen into GP, so it's the same thing from the coaching session or the footage that you showed me earlier, right? It's this guy just playing it like garbage.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting away with it, right? And this guy's like, what? This is
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's fucking garbage. It's all trash. Really. There's very few junglers. There's very few top laners that are actually very, very good. Like you just recall here. There's no you're gonna solo kill fucking Garen.
Yeah.
Like what is this?
I feel like people are just getting higher elo because of the champion.
people are just getting high elo because they're playing a lot, and yeah, and because they're just getting like they just push the wave and then
playing
they
Graves.
split fights. They
Yeah.
split.
They play Graves, Akshan, top lane, Zeri top lane. Like,
I mean, yeah, I guess they can do that, sure, but like, people in solo queue are really, really bad.
yeah.
You know, and like, it doesn't get any better in EU Grandmaster or Challenger. It's like the same thing. There's very few top laners that will actually punish you here. Now I don't know who this guy is, right? Because I'm not on the ladder on EU, and I don't, you know, like I don't know who this is. But like I can guarantee you that like 85% of top laners in NA will also do the same thing. Like sure, okay, maybe he wants to fucking, maybe he has like futures market and he wants to like crash on 4 or something, but like I don't even know what the fuck he's gonna buy, so I don't even know how that's viable. But yeah, like he can't recall now.
Yeah. He actually can't recall. He can't lane. He has no mana.
He can't lane, he can't recall, and Garen is regenning. GG.
Yeah. Oh boy. Wait, the clip is getting checked up.
Yeah, sure.
It's like a 50%. I'll send it.
Yeah.
Do you think we could talk about like matchups where you cannot do anything and you have to go behind in CS, like Garen against Vayne, Garen against Quinn, Garen against Akshan, Garen against
There's nothing
Zeri.
you can do. It's perma weak side. So okay, when you
Well, what's the goal then?
There's no, okay, so the goal is to, okay, so when you do like, when you're coaching like Akshan, even lanes like this, like Gangplank, right? Champions like Akshan, Gangplank, Zeri, like Vayne, all this shit, the coaching is based on them, not you, because it's based on what they can let you get away with, right? Because it's like, what can these players do, and depending on how competent they are, the less you can do. It's like, it's like playing against Kassadin, right? Like if you're Kassadin and you're playing in like gold, right? If you're playing in gold or like platinum or like diamond, right? You can do things and people will not do anything to you. So then Kassadin scales.
Yeah.
But when you play it in Challenger, or you play it in like maybe even like Master and then like GM, of course there's exceptions and people are still are really bad, but Kassadin does less.
Yeah, but then you are the one being weak side as Kassadin, like you're supposed to be, right? But now I'm weak side against champions that outscale me. So what am I gonna do? Do I have to like just dodge the games? Cause
you have,
I'm
well,
like putting me into a situation where I'm automatically losing lane, having no impact on the game, and I'm just there to be flamed, you know?
Well, yeah, but like, there's nothing you can do. Like, yeah, you can dodge, sure. Okay, if you're Vayne into Garen, you can dodge. But the thing about Vayne into Garen is like, if jungle wants to, if jungle has influence, right? Okay, so a good example like this could be like, if you're losing bot side, if your bot side is weak and your mid has no prio and your jungler like, and then you know, just dodge, because there's no way you can actually play the game. But ideally, what you want to do is you want to just try to soak as much damage. You want to be like absorbing the damage and then pray that strong side does something. And if strong side doesn't do something, then you have to pray that the other player sucks. In the sense where then you just coordinate jungle ganks onto him. But there's like realistically nothing you can actually do, like as Garen into Vayne, right? Other than maybe he like fucks up and then you like flash ignite, you know, kill him or something like that. There is openings like that, yeah. But they require error from the other side.
That's true.
Right? And that's like, but like you're never going to be in a situation like this because you're versus piss shit players every game. Like even when you get to Grandmaster, like if this guy's on Vayne, do you think he's going to do anything different? No. He's gonna still, I don't think so. He's still gonna do the same dog water gameplay he's been doing for the past 5 minutes. It's not gonna change anything, right? So like yeah, there's nothing you can do, but I mean you're not playing in competitive. You're not playing in an atmosphere where it's like, you know, it's actually punishable to a degree where you're just gonna lose every time, right? I mean this is just really weird what's happening because Gangplank.
I sent you the clip, by the way.
Yeah, perfect. So like here, for example, right? Like you don't want to E this. right? Like this is bad by him.
Yeah, because you cannot push in time, right?
Exactly. This wave is not going to crash before this one locks. So what you want to do is you want to thin this, right? What E does is it kills it, right? You don't want to kill it.
You just want to
thin
outtake it to get them low.
Yes.
And then when the next wave comes, you just E the whole wave.
Exactly. Yeah. You want to
crash.
lose. Yeah.
Then
you leave.
Okay.
Yeah, you leave. And this guy queues you. Who cares if he queues you? Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't even matter because you're not going to die to him.
Yeah.
And then.
So what the game plan has to do here is queue like thin your wave, right? So you don't get the crash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Right. And then what you want to do is you want to ward between like the this wave and then the next one, right?
Yeah.
To make sure that like you have vision before the crash gets off. Like he walks into river like this. This is like not good, of course. Like he doesn't die, but like he still grants Gangplank a good lane stay, right? And that's quite bad.
And Nunu can just regank.
Exactly, Nunu can just regank and Viego is bottom, so it's very ineffective. Alright, anyways. Okay, let's go over your game.